Hey, can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can hear you.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I over here at my mom's. I didn't have enough reception.
Oh, no worries. We'll try to do the best we can. So,
Yes,
I was just letting the chat know that you let me know that you used to be friends with Ash, correct?
yes. I used to be friends with her in 2021.
So, I've asked the friends before, how did you guys meet? How did you guys become friends?
Actually, here on social media, I was also a prison wife. My husband was currently, well, my boyfriend was currently in prison when we met.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um, so as you know, she loves inmates. So at the time, she made me her mod. I was one of her mods. I don't know if you heard at one point about Cynthia. She was beefing with one of her best friends. It was Cynthia.
Is it Lynn?
And well, we became friends. We stayed friends for a few months. I always knew she had an issue with herself. Um, can you see my can you see me or no?
No, I can't see you. I can only hear you.
Okay. Is it on now or no? Okay, save. There you
There
go.
you are.
Okay. I'm in the car, sorry.
It's,
Um, there you go. All right. Well, I met Ashley in 2021. I became one of her mods because it was kind of pretty cool that you have somebody on social media popping that's close to you. I actually live like an hour and a half away from her.
oh, okay.
Um, she, I became her mod. We were friends. She's really easy to give out her number.
I
Like,
noticed that.
she's really, really easy to give out her number. So she gave me her number instantly. I became her mod instantly. And she would tell me all the chisme about her inmates. I did come in contact with her when she was with Donovan. So she had already passed the face about her first husband, Isaiah.
Oh, okay. So she was with Isaiah, and then Donovan was another one?
Yes, and I have pictures right here. So she won't say, "Oh, she's just trying to get clout." I'm not your type of clout. So, let's see, because she's the one that helped me get to 1,000 followers on TikTok. I
Did
did
people
a
know that, or just people knew you were her mod?
People knew I was her mod. They all knew me as Mari.
Gotcha.
They
Okay.
all knew me as Mari at the time. Let's see. This is the boo that she had at the time that we were talking. It's Donovan.
Oh, okay, okay. And what happened with him?
Basically, okay, basically with him, she was, well, all inmates, she's in love, to be honest with you. Like, she would be like, oh my God, that's the love of my life. I'm gonna marry him. And then he makes inmates look like they're like not good. But in reality, it's her. She's the issue.
Yeah, I
Like,
can see that too.
and and that's how we're gonna get to the other one about. So she was talking to Donovan at the time. They were talking for a little bit, but Donovan was introduced because everybody wants to know how the Val came in the picture
The Val is the one in Texas, the one she went to visit
in El Paso.
in El Paso. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yes, she used to be everybody's aunt that was in a little group at the time.
Oh, so that okay, okay.
So this is, I'm pretty sure y'all know the Val. I don't have a picture of her because when TikTok got removed, all the messages got removed. But I saved this one. That's Tia
Okay,
Val.
yeah, that's the Tia Vale, yeah.
So that's Donovan's aunt.
Oh, that's how is Tia.
Yes. And I kept, like, whenever, like, they were live together. Remember when she went over there? I kept commenting on there because people kept saying, how is the Tia?
Right.
So that's how she became a tia, because of Donovan.
Gotcha. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And so the whole fallout with her, it's in reality the same stuff. She just pushes inmates away because she thinks that just because you're sending them money, you're the boss. That they got to listen to you.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure an inmate could call her right now and just call her pretty, and she's gonna send $300.
I'm gonna start acting like an inmate, y'all.
Not for real. Like, we need money nowadays. All this food going up.
Right.
Yes.
So, did you ever meet her in person?
She never did want it to.
Oh.
So I will be like, oh well, I'm gonna be. At the time, my daughter had a stroke,
Oh,
so I was going to the children's hospital that is in Dallas, and I would always be like, you want to meet up? You want to do something? She would always decline, or that she was. I don't know. It's because she stayed at her parents' garage that she was declining. But we didn't have to go there, you know.
right.
And so, but I was friends with her. She can't deny that I was. I'm a barista. I work for Starbucks. So I used to send her and her kids cups all the time.
Oh, that's nice.
Starbucks cups. And that thing about her kids, she's really not, like, to me, I have kids myself. And I could be talking to you right now and we're cool talking. But that doesn't mean that, oh, we're cool, I'm going to let you talk to whoever. She literally, like, the first 2 weeks that I met her, Haley was messaging me on Snapchat. Yeah, girl. Exactly. And my mind, I'm thinking, well, she's talking to me, you know, I'm a mom.
Yeah.
But literally, like, you could tell that she didn't have attention from her mom like that. Like, I'm not, like, me, myself, I'm not a perfect mom, but she was just, like, they were always with their grandparents. Like, she would always be going out to bars or going out, and she would, every time she goes out, she hooks up with somebody. Whenever I was talking to her, old man, young man, she don't care what they are.
Yeah, well, we noticed that as well in the conversations, especially with Haley, because I feel Haley, or I'm not gonna say their name, but her daughters, they usually go and talk to like her friends. Was a conversation more that you would have with her, like she wanted somebody to chat, or was there specific like things she would talk about, or maybe talk about her mom?
No, she would just come to me and talk to me and send me like little like videos and stuff like that. But it was never like talk bad about her mom. Because I feel like these kids love their mom. They just wish like she was more there. But I think Ashley's mentality as being a mom is handing out money to them too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see lives and stuff that she be handing her kids money, like 300, 200. Who in the world does that?
Correct. And I think she does that, like you mentioned, with the inmates wanting to send them money so they can love her. I feel that's her way of people like liking her, having them around.
Yes. And my fallout with her, I don't know. I saved the video on my other phone, but you know those pictures that were going around about with an old lady that she was getting married?
Oh yeah, the one that did the pictures.
Yes, and she took one with that old lady supposedly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she wasn't getting married then. That was a lie. To cover it up. And that's when it was my last straw with her. Cuz she wanted us to lie for her that she was married already. But it was just the pictures so they will stop talking.
So the pictures was that Noe?
Yes, the one that she had the little bouquet and the white picture with that white lady. Sorry, don't mean to mean like that, but the lady that was gonna marry her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was fake. Like that was for show.
So because I know there's that one with the white dress, right? And then there's one oh sorry. There's one with the
lady that looked like Kris Jenner, yes.
The black dress.
Yeah, she had a white dress and she was holding the picture like that. Sorry, guys. Like a bouquet on her hand.
Hold on, guys. My thing died. I don't know what happened. Hold on.
It's okay. With the bulky necklace. Yes, with the bulky necklace. Like, she made that lady go over there, but it was just because people kept contacting that lady that was going to marry them. They kept contacting her. I don't know if y'all remember that. Yes, that was fake.
All right, sorry. Okay, so because I remember there's a one with the white dress, the long one with the little bouquet. That's one. So then she had were those the there's another one where she has a shorter black dress.
No, it's not that one. It's a white dress. It's short, and then
But
she
they're not
looks.
connected and they're not the same day. They're two different occasions.
They're two different.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know how many times she's been wanting to get married since I've since I last stopped talking to her.
That's crazy.
Like, in reality, I blocked her from everything because she constantly lies about stuff, and like I think she forgets that she lied about that, and she lies, and it's just like ridiculous. Like, it was Jenna, Cynthia, me, and then there's Ale. It was a group of all four of us, and literally this girl will like talk about me to another girl on the group, and then try to make all of us fight. But at the end, she was the issue.
Is she friends with any of them now, or are they all?
No, she beefed with all of them. She got into it with all of them. That's why whenever, like, honestly, Heartbreaky, I've seen all the people that she's met up with. Like, they're real people. And she can't stand that. She can't stand reality. She can't stand, like, loyalty. Because she's not that. She lies a lot, constantly. And then there was one point where she had called me at night. And she was like, I don't know what to do, Mari. There's an inmate that wants me to, like, do, like, the dirty work for him. You know what I mean? Like, he was locked up and, like, put stuff in the house. Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, girl, don't do that. You don't want that type of trouble.
Do you think she ever did?
I think she probably did. Because all of a sudden she used to get a lot of CA, you know? And to be honest with you, like, she will do anything for these inmates. Like, literally anything. Like, this guy that she's supposedly talking to, Sam, I'm telling you, they call her pretty and they start throwing, like, any type of, like, oh, he wants me. But in reality, nobody wants her.
Wait, you said Sam?
Max, I think that's his name.
Oh, Max.
Yeah, I don't know if I said Sam, but it's Max, the new guy that she's talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really she's really, I don't know, she's full of it. And honestly, if she come up here talking about I'm trying to do it for Clout and stuff like that, let's meet up, then let's do that for Clout. I'm literally an hour and a half away from you.
Man, we know that's not gonna happen. She's gonna call her dad.
Girl, she's gonna call the laws, but she's gonna be hard. Come over here. I already know that Paige. Like, when I see her act like that, I'm like, why are you wasting your breath?
Exactly.
Because you're not gonna do nothing. If you're not gonna do nothing, just don't say nothing.
Right.
And it's just like, it pisses me off that people like that get to have a platform.
Yeah.
Because what are you doing? You ain't doing nothing but bringing. Like, yesterday, she was talking about that guy. Remember, she was the guy that's a her or whatever.
Oh yeah, Mariah.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, people already hate you. You want everybody to hate you. You bring that towards yourself.
I mean, she's stepping into other things that she shouldn't, and Causa, nobody supports her, or you support her. But this is what she's letting us know. She at some point she didn't know exactly. Like, Ash starts showing her true colors. I do notice that she does that. Like, she was talking to the guys and they were okay with her because she brings them clout. Back then, I still feel like she tries to be that friend.
Hmm.
And then she started showing her true colors after. Like, there's a lot of jealousy. Did you ever notice the jealousy before?
A lot, a lot. Because there will be times where, like, not just me, to people around her, she will see them that they were doing good or they did something, and she will try to do above that. When at the time you didn't have no money,
Oh, she
like
doesn't do that.
I could literally sit here and be like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna go buy me a boat.
Right.
She's gonna go try to supposedly buy her a boat.
Well,
She's
now
the
we
type of
understand
person.
as well. I mean, it's just like Carla.
Oh, girl, don't get me. See,
She.
Carla's trying too hard. I feel
Oh yeah,
like
yeah, for sure.
I've seen her on lives and stuff like that. She did good for the girls, I'll tell you that. She took them out and stuff like that. But I feel like a friend is not gonna let you act like that online. Like it's not, but she likes that because that's how they get their views. Ashley acting like an ass.
Do you know why she refers to people like girl, especially women? Like if I say, oh, Mari or this girl, like she always has this like even the way she says it, like female, that female. I don't know if you heard her say that a lot.
Girl, I feel like she wants to be the only female. Like, have you seen like a group of girls that only hang out with guys
Yeah.
because they only want to be that? They only want to be that person because she invites everybody around her, even if the next person is uglier than her. But they can't. You can't top that shit.
Yeah, that's. How long was your model for her?
2021, maybe like a year. A year. I was a mom with her. I never gifted her no gifts. I tell you that much. But I did send her some cups here and there from Starbucks. I tried to meet up with her a few times. She never did. Her sister, I feel like that her family don't really mess with her like that. Because when I was friends with her, you could tell that her parents and her mom, they're really nice people, but they will never involve her and stuff.
Oh, so even back then, it's not
Even
something
yes,
that's just.
yes, girl. Because I remember her sister. Her sister does shirts. I think I don't know if she still does them, but she does shirts, sweatshirts, and stuff like that. And at the time, she was doing shirts for like prison wives and stuff like that. I bought like 2 shirts from her,
Oh,
but
so is the sister like in that community or just helping them out?
no, she just works from home. She has her little business going on. I don't
Like,
know if she's still doing it now, but back then she did.
was that something maybe Ash hooked her up with? Like, hey, the prison life.
Girl, I don't know if you saw that live with her own cousin. Don't make her viral.
Yeah.
Girl, it's because she don't want the attention of nobody but her.
Makes it no wonder because she's never promoted anything. What about her brother? Do you know like that relationship?
Never put her brothers on there. The only time I've seen was like she showed a picture, but I saw it because I had her sister on social media as well back then.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way I will see them, but she never puts nobody out there.
Yeah, she never does. The only one is her dad. Does she always talk about her dad the same way he's right
Girl,
now?
her dad's fed up too, but he ain't got no choice.
Did she ever share like anything where her dad would tell her to stop? Did she ever share anything of what her
I
parents
will
would
hear on the background when I used to be on the phone with her, like she will argue with her girls, like if they were sisters. She will constantly argue with them, and to today you see Evie be like calling her out, like Evie be putting her in her place.
Yeah, she does a lot.
And I'm pretty sure I have nothing bad to say about the girls because it's not their fault.
Yeah.
And I feel like they feel like, oh, my mom's cool with this person. Let me go ahead and like, they feel like they got somebody. Or maybe because the friends talk to them more. Because you see in live, Ashley be trying to like duck them off as soon as they try to say something.
Oh yeah, and I noticed that every friend she has is everybody like Carla, and usually the girls. I don't see them really talking to the males, but I see their girls talking to like Carla, Miss Gold, heartbreak, like they always express, hi heartbreaking, express about heartbreaking as well. It's never really about the guys. Like I think they need a lot of that mother figure because she's
They
not
do.
there.
Girl, she has not, like, back in 2021, like, she was never with the girls. She was always going out or drinking with the cousins. But I will never hear her doing nothing with the girls. They will always be home or going with grandma, going to the sister's house. But
Yeah.
I will never hear her do nothing.
Now, this cousin that you saw, do you think that's a real cousin or it's another like Hefa, like Tia, that she claimed to be a cousin but it's not? Because I know at the beginning when we started, like back in June, she would go out with her cousins, but then after that, there was kind of like no visits to her cousins until yesterday.
Yeah, I've never seen her. It's my first time seeing her. I don't. She's never shown people in life like that. Like when she's at her cousins, she just got the phone to her.
Yeah.
Cause she don't like. I'm telling you, she's really possessive with this online stuff. I feel like in her mind, she's like, well, if they're gonna know that she's my cousin or my aunt, they're gonna try to add them and they're gonna get the platform. I feel like she don't want it for nobody else.
Exactly. Now she, I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If she has something to say about me, she can come straight to me because I ain't got nothing. I'm saying what it is and how it is. Uh, I don't have nothing, and for sure I ain't scared, and I don't need them cease or disease letters, girl. Girl, not even a real lawyer does that.
Now, did she ever share like her upcoming? Because she's claiming now that she grew up with money.
She didn't. She didn't because she will be struggling when they didn't send her food stamps. She did not come up with money.
So would she ever share like her struggle? Because I know a lot of things we found out is that she's in a lot of credit card debt as well.
She does. She uses credit cards for everything, for gas, for anything, girl. Credit cards. She be using Afterpay, like she's told y'all. She be using everything that can do payments on it. But she don't got money like that. Right now, she probably does.
Based on how you see her from back then and now, the way she dresses, because the only thing she talks about is her purchase, but she has the same 4 outfits. Do you think that she spends the money? Do you think she really got it like that, or you think she spends it like
Well,
crazy?
she's been having that same blue shirt since 2021.
Yeah, for sure.
And the same white shorts she be wearing.
The fact that you still know about those shorts just...
Girl, they used to terrorize you because I'm like, what are you shaking? Like I don't have a perfect body either, but I'm not gonna be out here showing it and trying to like, I don't know, girl. She's just does the most.
Was she ever on Section 8 that you know?
Does she what?
Was she ever on Section 8 at all that you know?
Girl, those duplexes, she might pay that, but they go off of your income. I know because I have somebody that stays there in Ennis, and those are income duplexes.
Oh, okay. So because she showed a receipt. Because I remember when she got it, she was saying like 600, and then now all of a sudden she's saying she's paying $1,400 there.
Girl, this girl, I'm telling you, she lies about something and she forgets, and then she just gets herself caught up on the same lie. So to be honest with you, but those are incoming duplexes.
Okay.
So she's lying about that.
Previous friends that she's been with tell us that before she wasn't like that. Was she really different back then when you got to know her, or she was already like? Because it's 2021. A lot of these people were like 2018, 2019, saying that she wasn't like that. She's very shy. She's very calm, and we see something different.
She was more calm because she didn't have that much people putting that much attention to her. Basically, she was herself because she didn't have like this other influencers trying to contact her. It was just her doing her regular stuff for prison wives. All they would do is talk about prison and inmates, whatever. But she wasn't all out there. I feel like back then she used to have more privacy. She would do the stuff that she does now, but not on live.
Oh.
So she always did the same thing, but not on life.
So she's always been into the glue
Hmm.
craziness, but not exactly online.
Yes. Now she don't care because she
Why
knows
do you
that
think
people are
she
gonna hate
doesn't
that.
care?
Huh?
Why do you think she doesn't care now? Just because of the attention?
Because she knows she's getting money. She's getting money and she feels like, oh, I'm so famous. But do you know that they're just looking at you for the stuff you do, not what you do?
Exactly, not what you're influencing. And what about you might not know, but people are flooding in the chat. Do you know about her doing any snow?
Girl, she she's one of those. You I didn't hear her personally say it, but she gives you all the signs of it.
Oh yeah, like yesterday, the way her mouth was moving.
She does, girl, because come on, whenever like she did, like, you do that, throw up stuff. I've never
Yeah.
done that in my life, but that's one of the effects on that. But yeah, she her. I feel like some of her family used to do that. Our friends that she used to be with back then. So I wouldn't put it past her.
True, that's what we've always said. She claims she's not that she's done a test, but she's never shown it.
She hasn't done no test.
Back then, when you knew her, did she also still have CPS cases? Because she talked about like they just started. Did she have those as well back then?
I don't feel like she did because, like I told you, nobody knew how she lived.
Mm.
They will make fun of her for living in the garage room or whatever, and but they didn't know how she was in reality. I feel like until she started getting the fame, that's whenever everybody was like, "Oh no, she's not a good mom."
But you've known that even before. Did you ever like give her any advice, or did she ever ask any advice?
Girl, she would always ask me advice about no, not about being a mom, not about just to being an inmate wife or an inmate
Oh.
girlfriend. She used to be like, "What do you think I should do? Like he's not calling me." That's what ran through her mind every day. Is he gonna call me? Or we got into it, or we broke up. And I used to be like, "Girl, do you ever take a break? Do you ever take a break?"
Did she ever, when you knew her, date anybody outside inmates, or did she ever share why? Because she claims that they're because they're there, but did she ever share why she loved the inmate?
She never did. I feel like I don't know, but she never mentioned why. But my thoughts about it is she likes that attention and she knows that they don't have nothing else to do. So they're going to be blowing up her phone and making her feel pretty and special.
She also mentioned that when back then when she would talk, I think to one of the husbands, she'd spend like $20,000 in phone calls, which
She
I thought it was
probably did
expensive,
because
but I don't know.
them phone calls were like in TDC they're like almost $4 for 30 minutes. And that phone used to stay banging. So maybe if she made that maybe by like 20 calls, 30 calls a day. Imagine how much she's not wasting in a year.
Yeah, because she said she would get paid like $600 on her previous job every 2 weeks, and she would literally spend that on her. So basically, her
She use
parents.
credit cards.
Oh, that's what
She
she
will
said.
use credit cards and then she will pay them off. So she was just back and forth. But it's never like cash like we have a job right now, like I work, oh I'm gonna pay this because my money. She didn't
Right.
have that. So she had to use credit cards for everything.
Thank you, Danny.
That's all she did. Somebody asked her for, oh I need soups or I need you to send me she will do it.
So during this time, was she help support her girls, or it was basically she was doing it because her parents were paying for everything, or was she getting like outside of food stamp, like also other government assistance?
No, that I know of, she was just getting food stamps and then her dad, the girl's dad, he was never in the picture. And then that true about she messed around with the husband's friend. That's true. Cause she
Oh
was.
yeah,
Mhm.
Isaiah's best friend, right?
No, the first husband.
Oh, Israel. Yes, that's why because that's what they said they broke up. Like he asked her for a divorce because she messed around with
Yeah,
him.
and when I saw her crying that he died, girl, ever since I've known you, all you done was talk shit about him
Oh yeah,
in front of the girls.
really?
Yes, girls. I think she forgets who she talks to. But when I saw that the guy had passed away, may he rest in peace, like, she always talks shit about him, that he's this, that he's a deadbeat, that he never talked nice to him. But she was jealous because he moved on.
Now she also said that he had money. Did he have money while he was with her, or this is something he came and
He's
this is?
always had money.
Oh, okay.
Because, girl, they had that I know of, they were staying in a separate house. They were staying in their own.
Oh,
So
okay.
he was always stable.
What did he do for work, or why? What was he like?
Or that I don't know what he did. But I know for sure that she told me that they stayed in their own house. I feel like a stable husband, a stable person is always going to do that for you. Have
Yeah.
your house and be with your kids, right? But the way that she was acting foolish, you think a man's going to want to be with that person?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So when her stuff is now she's all upset because his wife has everything.
Hmm.
But like you said it out your mouth about Isaiah, you were able to get those stimulus because you were still his wife. So why can't his wife get what belongs to her? He's been with her.
Exactly. Do you? One of the things she also said was that, or actually, I don't know if you saw the interview with Isaiah's sister, but she told him that her tooth were tied. Is that true? Do you know?
That's what she told me. She told me she couldn't have no more babies.
Is that something because she decided, or because it doesn't seem like she really? Because she's always said on that video also when she tells her daughters like, "I didn't want to have kids. It was your daddy. Your daddy wanted to have kids."
That's a lie because from what we know, they were in love
Right.
at one point. And maybe Haley wasn't the first one wasn't planned, but come on. You know what causes to do what you do? It causes a baby. If you didn't
Yes.
want to have a baby, there's different things or stuff to do not to have them. But then again, you don't go on here and say that, especially in front of your kids, and you know your kids watch your social media. They already don't feel loved by you, and then now you're saying that you didn't want them. Maybe they didn't want you as a mom. How you feel about that?
Right, right, exactly. Unfortunately, they got stuck with her. Now, did she ever talk about her being Mexican? Because she claims she's not, and she claims she is, but she's European.
Girl, I'm gonna tell you one of the words that used to be famous on her last whenever I was friends with her. She always used to say, "Ay, Mexico."
Oh yeah, she came for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, so she back then she hates she always talked about Mexicans. She always talked about Hispanics.
In a bad way,
In a
or
bad way.
mhm.
Like that she would call them the wet word, you know what I'm saying? And there was times where I'd be like, well damn, shoot, like I'm Mexican. What's wrong with us? Apparently we have a brain, we use it the correct way. You don't. So wherever you from, I don't want it.
What about like besides Mexicans? She also has made racial slurs about other races. Did she do that back then as well?
Yeah, she's always been like that. But see, that's the thing. She's fake. She's gonna sit here and talk about this person, but then she'll be hanging out with whatever type of person that she talked about. Like she could be talking about. I know what you're talking about the job.
Hmm.
The new people bought it. That's what you're talking about.
Well, that, and then we have another one where she's referring to other races as well because I guess her boyfriend went with like honestly all races. You saw Mariah yesterday. She called white people stuff too. Like,
Girl, she just. I feel like Ashley just don't love herself. I feel like she has so much hate in her. Like, like, like if she feels like we gotta pay for it.
why do you feel she had so much hate? Like, did she grow up like her mom? Did she ever mention like maybe her mom mistreated her, her dad? Like, why do you think this comes from?
Well, I don't know how true it is, but she had mentioned supposedly that she had got SA
Uh-huh.
by one of her family members when she was little. But I don't know how true that is, because then again, she could be telling us a lie.
Yeah, it's horrible because I mean she laughed about the victims of Francisco who were, killed and alive. She didn't care about Eli's or Santos SA victims either, and she laughed.
Girl, I feel like, to me, it's like a grown person with a kid's mentality. Like, she don't think about half of the stuff that she does and says. Like, she needs to go get, in a good way, she needs to go get herself checked mentally, because I feel like she has different personalities. Like the labs that she was trying to copy Miss Gold, and then she was trying to copy stuff that, like, as heartbreaky was the makeup, and try to act like her. I'm like, yeah, that's not right. Something ain't right up there.
Was she like that before? Like, before she was known, was she also like that? Maybe seeing you guys try to copy anybody else back then as well?
That's the thing. She didn't act like that. Literally, she would go on her lives in the morning, get herself ready, do her messed up eyebrows like every morning, and she would just listen to music, talk about inmates, talk about her love life with inmates. It was never about drama. It was never about nothing like this right now.
And with the Tia, because they fell out because of everything happening, was that something where she was always having a good relationship with her, or was here and there? Is
See,
Tia
I was surprised it lasted. Because have you noticed, everybody she hangs out with, they end up like falling apart?
Mm-hmm.
So I was surprised with Tia Val. This is her second time visiting her.
Right.
The first time I was still friends with her. She went over there to Texas. They had fun. She came back and they were still friends. They were still talking. And then whenever I saw them, when I came back and I saw her, I was like, damn, they're still friends. That was amazing to me. But now that they fall apart, now Tia Val sees the way Ashley is. Like that she's so I don't know how to explain it, but she's just full of crap.
For sure.
Because Heartbreaky opened up her house for her,
Yeah.
where her child is. Provided a whole, made her that little basket, made all this stuff for her, and then you're gonna come out and fall out with her for what reason? Because you're friends with a faker person, and Heartbreaky was not even fake. You're just mad because she kept it real with you. Miss Gold, Miss Gold, when they went over there and she went outside, she was defending her. She was doing what she had to do.
Right.
But they got mad because she stayed outside. Just because you're scared don't mean somebody else is scared. If you're scared, it's because you got a dirty conscience. And they know they're coming for your ass.
What about, you've seen clips of her getting roses in
She does that to herself.
Sorry
Because when I was friends with her, she did the same thing.
No way.
She did the same thing. The one where she has a yellow romper with the flowers.
Yes.
And she's like this. Girl, she's been doing that. She's been doing that to herself since I met her. Who the hell's gonna be sending her flowers?
Has there ever been an inmate that actually likes her?
No. No, at all.
Do you think that they were just in it? Why do you think they married her? Like,
I feel like, because I'm not gonna lie, Ash was pretty. If you get to meet her, Ash is pretty good, like pretty cool at first.
mm-hmm.
She hits the vibe, and then it starts getting to like jealousy to her. Like she starts thinking that we're against her. So I don't think none of the inmates like really liked her. They just they liked her at first, but then again, I don't know if you know, but she catfishes in all her pictures.
Oh.
So people see differently, and then when they end up seeing her, they're like, damn, Like, but I feel like she's just ugly from the inside. And like, I feel like these inmates just use her because they know she's going to do it for them. Anything they ask for, like I told you, they're going to do it. She's going to do everything. Literally, if an inmate talks to her right now and says, "Oh, I saw you online, you're beautiful, don't believe them," she'll fall through it.
Why do you think she's now falling for Max and not, because he's not an inmate?
Girl,
Or
it's just
falls.
gonna last for a little bit if it does happen, but I don't think so. Girl, you see, all these guys make fun of her.
Oh,
They
yeah.
see her as a clown. I see her as a clown. I don't even know. I don't even get mad no more. I'm just like, oh, I'm used to it. I'm used to waking up in the morning and seeing dumb stuff she did the day before.
Oh yeah, that's what we get out of the tea. What about like you went through you saw the whole situation with Santos and her.
I feel like Santos was just trying to get up there because
Oh,
before her, I didn't even need. Honestly, I knew he was with Meche because I used to see them on there.
right.
But to be honest with you, I feel like he just knew that she was popping and he was gonna get some type of clout. And she's guy hungry.
Yep.
So Santos gave her the attention, the affection she wanted, and boom, she fell for it. But Santos don't like that girl.
Yeah, we definitely did not. Like, what about the actions of the way she was with him and listened to him and everything? And the first thing she did was run to him. Do you think there was some type of control there, or she just felt like, oh, he's protecting me even though he was faking it? Because it seems so much.
Girl, I feel like the one that was leaking their addresses was her. Because I feel like Santos had manipulated her so bad to do those things. And I feel like it's crazy how they knew all, because I feel like she told Santos every location. And I feel like Santos was the one doing that. Because he knew that she was going to run to him. So I definitely think Santos was the one putting out all the addresses out there.
Now that you're mentioning this, we're going to talk about it later, guys, but I feel like a lot of the things that's happening in the drama is what keeps her relevant, because she said many times that she has to create content, just like the window situation. Did you see that last night?
The window, yes, I saw that.
I think that was a skit. I think that was a lie.
Girl, that was a lie. She's scared. Why she was outside.
Exactly.
Come on. And when I saw that, I was like, first of all, if there is girls you don't know, you're not gonna be out there. She don't have the balls to go outside.
She no longer has cameras. Then she didn't show on live the broken window. That's when somebody on my comments, and I was like, I didn't think of that. She didn't. She shared a picture, which we were like, wait, how come you showed a picture and not the actual window?
Exactly. Girl, I feel like all of these are skits because she knows she's falling off a little bit.
Yes, I've been saying it, guys. She is falling off. She has to keep up with the skits, because last time when Santos went there with the cops, she was okay recording. All of a sudden last night, she didn't record no cops to her house. There was no, and she didn't get outside. Her daughter
she's full of it. Nothing happened to her because it's just sitting right there. She's not gonna go outside and look. Why the dad didn't show up so fast and we didn't see him?
Exactly. We saw a little bit of the hand, but I feel that even, I don't know, the dad is very enabler. I feel like he would be like, oh yeah, okay, it's fine, I'll fix it.
I feel like Evie wasn't there from the beginning.
Me neither. I don't, and if she was, I feel like that's the one that was pretending. Because I don't know if you saw the day before yesterday, somebody went or a couple days ago, somebody went knocking on her window. That also looked like a skit. I feel that sounded like her daughters.
That sounded like the friend. Remember that friend that used to be over there? She's like, I got 3 daughters. And it's the friend that was over there the last time. It was Haley, Evie, and the other girl.
Oh, yeah. Her friend.
It sounded just like her.
Lexi.
Yes. So I feel like that she's just doing the most right now. And she knows that, well, people people know that everybody knows where I stay. So if I just do this, then everybody's gonna be like, oh, what happened? It's like a novela.
Yeah. What about did you ever know about her having connections with the police department of Venice?
She don't.
So they say they have a cousin that works, or her cousin's husband works there.
Girl, from the last one I heard is that they're it's basically like if my neighbor keeps calling the cops every day for not emergency stuff, at one point your line's gonna be taken as not a real condition or not a real thing going on.
Right.
They're like tired of it because they're not her bodyguards. They're the neighborhood. They're for everybody.
Yeah, it's for the neighborhood. Yeah, it's crazy how they have
She
to be.
expects for the cops to show up just because she popped her finger. Oh, they're my bodyguards. They're not your bodyguards, baby. They're cops. They're the cops to keep everybody safe for real situations. And then I don't know how you call in the cops if you tell everybody to go meet you. Why tell people to go to your house if you're inviting them? You know they can't do nothing because literally there's a lot of clips on here you saying to show up. All they can do is escort you out.
For sure.
You can't get a ticket. You can't get nothing.
What about you? Like, when you guys stopped talking, was it a conversation, or you just stopped going?
I just blocked her, girl. I just blocked her because I'm like, I'm not gonna be friends with somebody fake like that. I'm the type of person, if you're gonna be fake, but be fake and miserable by yourself. Because I'm not gonna do it. I didn't have to put her with that. She was like a little chiquiada all the time. Oh my God, Mari, like my inmate didn't call me. Or, oh, Mari, shut up, girl. Girl,
How often would she call you or text you?
girl, we would talk to each other every day and text every day. And it was something about inmates. It was always something about, and literally this is the old phone that I used to have back then. It used to be just about, I don't know if you know, she had a lash thing.
Yeah.
She used to sell lashes. Girl, they were cheap ass lashes. They were from Amazon.
No way.
Yes. See, that's one. I was like, why are you selling them so like expensive if they're from Amazon? We used to do Zoom calls as well. She used to do Zoom calls with her little people on there.
And she will only talk about inmate. Now, did she do that when she would talk to you guys or on the line back then? Just text? Because she says that she just text. I don't like. She acts like, is she texting
She likes
her?
to be on the phone because every time we will be texting, then she'll have to call you to tell you the whole thing. So that texting stuff to me is BS. Because not even somebody that's popping is gonna be doing that back and forth.
Yeah, because it's all the time. Like it just, and she acts, and then a couple.
And then one day her daughter was sick. I don't know if you see on there, like her daughter was sick, and you would think that she would pay attention to her, and she was just on live. Because I think Evie gets really sick sometimes.
Yeah.
She didn't pay attention like that. I will never hear her. Oh, it's like a normal mom like me. If my kid's sick, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and I'm gonna go get my kid medication and get him feel better.
Right.
I never heard her say, "Oh, I'm gonna go get Evie medicine," or "I'm gonna go get." No, I've never heard that. Never heard that from her.
I'm pretty sure you saw when she offered if somebody sent her, was it 3 galaxies, and she would tell them about her baby's health.
Yes, girl, because she money hungry and she don't care about them kids. I don't understand. Like, you don't have to fake it. Like, just say, hey, like, I'm trying to, like, mentally, I'm not, like, I don't understand why she don't come on here and just be truthful with everybody. I'm not mentally right, and I need to get myself right. So that's why my parents have my kids. Why ain't go and fake all of that for? That you're so caring.
Were her parents like that with her? Like, they didn't pay attention to her? Do you know? Or were her parents the same way? Like, it's just so much because...
Girl, I feel like her parents love her. Both, because who would have her living there if they didn't love her? And then being all loud and stuff. I feel like they love her, but it's just the things that she do that maybe pushes them away. And what parent wants their daughter to be acting a fool online where everybody can see them?
Oh,
I know my mom, if she see me acting a fool, she ain't gonna claim me.
oh, mine too. Mine always tells me. She asks me anytime. She's like, "Who is that? What about like her parents and sorry, I just saw or her family excluding her from parties back
Yeah.
then. She also have that, and she tell you maybe why they would exclude her because she wasn't as popular. So why
Well,
did
she
they
was
not?
weird. She's just weird. Like, I feel like if Ash didn't get the attention Ash wanted, she was just like one of those, like, whatever. I feel like that's why her family don't. If her family loves her, why don't they invite her or be with her all the time?
Exactly. 'Cause, yeah, they don't ever invite her. Did you ever see that picture where she photoshopped herself?
Yeah. Girl, it's because she's not invited to anything. Because she's so ghetto. Like, and not in that way, but she's like, just puts herself out there. Something that she's not. She tries too hard. But,
So her parents are Mexican, right?
yes, I think her dad's from Durango.
Oh.
Yeah, he's Mexican, Mexican. Girl,
Do
I
they speak
honestly,
Spanish?
I used to be one of her security guards. I regret that. Because I used
Oh,
to
she
try.
had security back then?
I was, I was the poor girl security. Because people used to hate her. I don't, Amy. Amy used to
Yeah.
put her on her place. And then there was one time that I just went on there.
Can you
I don't know
read
if
to
you
us?
can see. I went
Mhm.
on there, and Amy's like, she's like, I don't know why you gotta fight her shit, girl, because she don't know how to talk it and she don't know how to walk it.
Oh
She
man,
don't.
poor girl security. I'm dead. We have a new account, guys. Poor girl security.
Girl, I was doing it for the Lolo, for the free.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was her man, Donovan. Donovan was her man's.
Oh, he looks young.
That was her.
Oh.
That was Tia Vale's nephew.
So if you're just tuning in, guys, Donovan, we wanted to know how did the Tia, did it smell? We wanted to know how she came in the picture or why she called her Tia. And the reason is Donovan is actually Tia's an actual nephew. And he used to talk to Ashley. So that's how she started calling her Tia.
Donovan is like, he's probably like 30 something now. He was older. But Ash don't care if she likes him young, old, whatever gives her attention she likes. She
So
don't
she
have a
doesn't really
preference.
check anything.
Girl, did you see one time there was a video where she was at a bar and she was with this old man kissing on
Yeah.
him?
And when she went to see Tia, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, Ashley se mete con todo. Parejo.
She said she'd have, you probably confirm, we kind of know the truth, but she said her body count's anywhere from 50 to 75.
Girl, at the time when I was her friend in 2021, it was more than 100. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh,
So, because literally, like, I'm telling you, I can, honestly, it can be anybody. They can go up to her and say, hey, little mama, let me holler at you.
right.
She'll be right there. She'll already be blushing and everything.
Did you hear about somebody that she used to send her private photos to the inmates over there?
To all of them.
They shared it. Sorry, a damn mosquito's gonna bite me. And they would that they started sharing that picture all around, and that's how, like she said, she met Isaiah or Noe through the Bible because they had her pictures hidden there.
Girl, that's a lie. I don't believe that.
We don't believe
Girl, that girl's information. My baby daddy, while he was locked up, he came up with her information. He's like, I was like, how did you get that? So everybody's over here saying y'all want to eat today. Like everybody was passing around. She's like, she'll send you money, boy. I tell you. She used to be passed around like a menu, girl. What you want today?
The free menu.
Literally, girl. She used to. She. Why you think they love her? Because they spoil them with food, with money. I don't know if you know now, but in TDC they have tablets where they can watch movies, hear music. Girl, they have every subscription in there because of her. The people that she's talked to.
You know, that makes me think that the reason she's probably not saving guys is because she's probably supporting more than one inmate in there.
Yep. Girl, I wouldn't doubt it. Back then, she used to have like three different inmates call her. Yeah.
I can see
And
that.
I'm not lying because she knows she did that. She used to be like, oh, so and so is calling me, ha 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 ha. And I'm just like, damn, I can barely talk to one.
What was her voice, her 2021 voice? Did she change it? Did she copy anybody on that voice?
She used to be more country.
Country,
She used to listen to nothing but country music. But now she's went to Tejano and all this. I'm like, damn.
She grew up in Tejano music.
Huh?
She said she grew up in Tejano music.
Not back then when I used to be on the phone with her. She used to be, even on the lives, all you can hear in the background is that the song "Beautiful," whatever, to country music. Girl, she need to leave Selena alone. They should ban her. They should send her a decent cease and desist letter and shit. Don't listen to that no more. Selena don't like you.
Selena wants to cancel the song herself.
Yeah. Selena want to ban you.
So was she listening to Selena back then? Was it something that just started, or did she genuinely like Selena all this time?
She used to listen to that same song. To the same damn song.
To her, that song?
Girl, I feel like her not Mexican, supposedly not Mexican ass, just likes it to like it.
Oh, okay. I kind of felt maybe it would be a better story of her, maybe an inmate dedicated, she's in love with him. I don't know. I just feel like so.
No, this girl said, I remember I used to go hard for Ash. I did, bitch, shit. We were friends back then. But then her true colors started coming out being fake. I dropped her. I dropped her like that piece of trash I dropped earlier. I wasn't gonna deal with that. And now that I see her popping, I'm like, don't say I'm jealous, Ashley, because I'm not. Because trust me, baby, I'm good on this side with no attention, and I'm still making money. I'm a single mom, still making money. You know what I mean? But it's just. But I used to be really cool with her. I tell you that much, and she can't lie about that.
Well, she's had like for even with I don't know if you ever saw the live where I had Amy and her other friends as well.
Amy and her used to fall out a lot. They used to fall out a lot, but Amy knew that she was fake.
Yeah, I think Amy, like, she's shared that with us before. Like, she knew and she would tell her other people as well. But Ash was just like, I'm better. We're worse now.
Yeah. Girl, I just tell you this. Anything that she says, anything about lawyers, anything about is lies. It's trash. She always lies about everything. Anything that comes out of her mouth, I feel like it's a lie. And that's why they say God doesn't like ugly. Why you think all her plans and club stuff fall off? Because she lies. She lies. And people don't she feels famous, but I feel like a famous person is somebody that interacts with their people. Somebody that, hey baby, you know what? Y'all been following me. Let me go ahead and do a giveaway for y'all. Or let me go ahead and just peek out of anybody. Y'all don't have to send me no gifts. I feel like you just if you're really out there for your followers, you're gonna do it not for the money. You're gonna do it for the people that are viewing you. And maybe you're going through something that somebody in your platform is going through. And then they're gonna connect with you that way.
Correct.
But you use it for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, and
I wish I will have a platform. I'll talk to you about my story, and maybe you will, anything that's happening in the world right now. You see what I'm saying? But she's an ugly person in and out. And I feel like everybody's giving her that clout, and she knows she's going to get it because she's always going to give you something to talk about.
Yeah, I think by now though they're calling it out a lot more, especially with the T pages making more information more exposed. Before, I think everybody was in that like, but I feel like we say, the accidents happening, we're seeing the wreck, but we're starting to drive away from it, and she's not liking it because she's noticing she's making up all these skits all of a sudden where she knows it's not there. That's the only time she has views, when she has when she does
When she's doing stupid stuff. That's when she has them. So if y'all on live, if y'all hear her talking about me, tell her don't talk it. Request her. She'll talk to you. Cause I don't need this. She just wants my clout, or she doesn't know what she's talking about. Baby, I know what I'm talking about, and I have no issue to going live with anybody and saying the same things that I'm talking to you right now.
We'll do a recap, guys. A lot of the questions you guys are asking, we already answered them, so I'll do a recap after. Now, they're asking about her hygiene.
I never saw her in person, so I wouldn't be able to.
So she wouldn't be able to answer. She's never met her in person.
I never met her in person because I would always try to meet up with her, and she would always make up something. And I literally stay an hour and a half. I can literally drive to Buc-ee's right now in Ennis in like an hour and some minutes. But she's not going to show up. She tells all these people to shut up, to pull up, whoop-de-whoop, but she ain't going to do nothing.
Is she really 36?
Yes. Because I'm 33, and when I met her, I was a little younger than her. Oh. So yeah, she's 36.
What about the car? Because her car, the previous one that she lost the key in San Antonio when her bag got retained. Was that a car that they say somebody co-signed? Now she's saying her brother's gonna co-sign. Is her relationship with her brother that close that he's willing to do that for her?
I feel like he paid her. He paid him.
Yeah, she paid him.
I feel like, because I've never heard her have a close communication with anybody. It's like right now I could say, oh, I'm going to go to my tío's house and chill over there, or I'm going to go to my brother's house or I'm going to chill with my brother. Like, I've never heard that from her.
Yeah, never.
Never.
I've never seen her with, I think she only said once she was going to take her sister out for dinner for her birthday, and she never did.
Girl, they invite her because she knows she going to pay. Just to show off, she gonna pay. Bitch, let's go out to eat. Take me out to eat, and I'll let you pay.
And then I'll give you all that.
I'll be your security for a day. And I know she gonna go off here. She was fat, and she was talking about me. Baby, let me be fat, but at least I'm fat and real. I'm not fat and ugly.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first thing she always goes is looks. Now, they're asking, because it's repeated, do you know if her brother owns the apartment or the duplex she's in?
No.
No, she mentioned, you guys, that those duplexes are for people with like low income assistance. So you need to verify income on there.
Yeah, her brother don't. Girl, I wish I owned one. At this point, she owns everybody. She feels like.
She acts like she says she made Ennis known. Like she created the town.
Yeah, for the shittiest one. Yeah, you made it known, but not for good reasons.
Exactly.
Not for good reasons, girl. Nobody, like, she don't understand that they don't like you because they are jealous of you. They don't like you for the things you do.
What about sorry, the question F, it was so fast. I just saw it. The drinking.
Girl, hold on. There's this girl saying, "How can you ask? Can you ask her how was she her bodyguard?" Girl, that was a joke. I was her mod.
It was her mod.
I was her mod. I was a joke, girl. I was her mod for a while. I was over here talking shit for her, basically.
It's still, you're protecting her, you're helping her in the comments. It is kind of a bodyguard.
Yeah.
And I have great bodyguards. All my
bodyguard basically is.
What about, do you know anything about Fonzie? I know you guys keep asking about Fonzie.
Well, I've seen most of her clips, but I feel like we all know Fonzie is a joke around.
Mm-hmm.
And we know he knew what he was doing too. He knew she was popping. He wanted the views. He liked the gifts. He likes to be drinking online. He likes to be chilling. So he wanted that money.
I miss Fonzie. What about the drinking problem? I know we talked a bit about it. Has always his
You
that
know, she used to not be like that.
really?
She used to not drink like that. She used to drink, but she never act like that.
Mm,
Now she drinks and she just like turns to the devil.
yeah,
Worse than that. She just starts going off on people, doing stuff that a teenager will do.
yeah. Because she said she started because since we've seen her. I don't remember her being like crazy in alcohol. It was more just of Jesse. She would here and there, but then I feel after Jesse it got a little bit more crazy.
Girl, I feel like she just likes, I feel like she really loved Jesse.
Hmm.
And obviously, Jesse did not love her. Uh, but I'm glad Jesse moved out of that because he dodged a bullet.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she didn't drink like that back then. She would go out drinking, and there was times that she would drink on live, but she would never get that crazy.
Exactly. Now I don't know if you've seen like has do you know of her doing any type of like witchcraft?
I never heard her talk about witchcraft. I don't think she ever believed in that.
Yeah, I know she
Never
gets really
believed.
people talk about it.
Yeah, I don't think she believed in that. I don't never heard her talk about that.
Well, anything else that you haven't shared that you would like to share with us that you've caught her in a lie?
Uh, there was one. What did she say that it was something about her first husband? She has said that supposedly that he will never give no money or anything like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, that he didn't help her out.
That's a lie because I was on. She told the friend group that we were at the time that he had to pay for money, that he had to give the child support money. So he used to give his payments.
Now, was he tried, or maybe she won't tell you. She probably didn't share the truth, or maybe. But did
Well, the
he
kids,
really try with her, with the kids, or did she just
yes,
not?
no, the kids will go over there, but the way she would talk and the way she would talk about him to them, I feel like they felt some type of way. But there's times that he will take them. They will be with him and the other girl. But she's so possessive that I feel like she was just jealous of the whole situation and she didn't want to share happiness with their daughters. Because being with him and her, with the other girl, I felt like they had a family and she didn't like that.
Right.
So that's one thing that I'll tell you that she did to say me that sometimes he didn't pay it on time, but he did give his child support payments. And there's times that he would want to pick him up and she wouldn't let him.
Was there so there wasn't a court order?
Mm-mm. She never talked about court orders.
Oh, so they just probably were like, okay, I'll.
Well, there was child support because she was one time she showed us the what he owed or whatever.
Hmm.
So I know there was child support, but they never went to court. I never heard about it going to court or anything like that.
So do you believe that he didn't absolutely leave anything to the girls?
He probably didn't, but she caused that on herself. She
Because he's
did
probably
that
gonna send it.
because I feel like if she would have let them have a closer relationship with their dad, I'm pretty sure the girlfriend wouldn't have mind. The other wife wouldn't have mind sharing something with the girls.
Right, I agree. What
So
about GoFundMe? I know they're asking me about the GoFundMe. I don't know if you know anything about this of the GoFundMe that Amy and
she
her.
made when he died,
Yeah.
girl. I don't know if she got money. I didn't end up falling up in that, but to me, that's I don't know why she did that. You weren't the wife, and you didn't like him in the first place. Y'all were always beefing, so why would you do that?
Right.
I feel like that was more to like a family or the wife to do, not you.
Exactly. Well, especially because she's like, oh, I don't have any more money, but
And she's gonna say, "Yeah, I didn't know what me and him used to be closed doors." Yes, you always used to talk shit to the men.
well, even when she did the song "F My Baby Daddy" after he
And he
passed.
had just died.
Yep.
Girl, she has no type of respect. To be honest with you, like, just know Ash is fake, and she's always gonna be fake. And if she's happy with that, that's fine. Just don't fall for her shit. Honestly. And I feel like these people need to just stop giving her attention. Watch. One day, stop sharing her lives. Stop going to her lives, and you're gonna notice the difference. She's gonna try to interact more all of a sudden.
Well, even okay, so we'll confirm about the snow. I'll talk about the snow right now. Now, they want me to ask you the LV bag. Do you think that there was snow in the bag? Allegedly,
Yes.
allegedly for entertainment purposes.
Yes, I truly feel like it was. Why was she shaking and why was she scared like that?
Yeah.
If I know ain't something, if I know there's nothing in my purse, I'm not gonna be stressing it. Be like, all right, go through my stuff. But she was sure shaking, so I feel like that guy that blasted her out, I feel like he's saying the truth, regardless of his past or what he's done in the past. But I feel like he's done put them on blast, and they don't like that.
Now you're in Texas. Is there a reason you think that they don't do anything to her? Like you saw the whole Santos situation that we all saw that he was having the Jews on live and this whole San Antonio thing, and they don't do nothing to her.
I feel like people don't go out the right way to do it, because if they was actually sent the pictures and the stuff to that Ennis thing, they will form some type of investigation. But if you just call the cops, they're not gonna do nothing. They're not gonna see evidence at the time.
Does Ash have any disabilities that you know of?
I feel like, I don't know if she does, but I feel like she does.
Yeah, I think she needs a full psychological evaluation.
Yes, for the best of her and her kids, she does.
Yeah, that regarding the baby daddy, that is true, Lady Trips.
She
We've
said
been
she went to visit Isaiah County when she was. Well, if she was pregnant and she went to go visit Isaiah, then that's with your baby daddy. Sorry, but
just reading question. Yes. One
girl,
time.
she feel. I feel like, because if you are being investigated, they're not gonna tell you about it.
No, they're not.
That's the thing. That's the things with the law here in Texas. That if you're being investigated, they're not gonna go knock on your door and be like, "Hey, watch what you're doing, because I'm looking at you."
I don't know if you saw recently. There's paper court documents about an Ashley, her same name, and I think the date of birth is even the same. About her being arrested, I believe 2015, 2017 with
I think
possession.
when she went to El Paso,
I don't know.
I think she, if I'm not believing, I think she did get arrested around those times. But again, I'm not 100% sure.
And because it says it's possession of the snow, do you think that was true?
Yes, I feel like that's really truth. And about the bed situation, I feel like the girls do not have a bed, because she's been having the same mattress and the same heart thing for years. So yes, I feel like they don't have beds. Because if somebody's telling me your kids don't got no beds, I'm gonna go prove your ass wrong, and I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you and be like, look, there you go, now shut up. But she's so, girl. I'm gonna go to Ennis one day just to see if I meet.
Is true?
Huh?
Do you think the bed bug situation is true?
Yes. Girl, that girl used to be so dirty. Like, her room in her house, her dad's house, girl, it used to be, it's just to, like, you could see the video, and she would try to turn it to where there was no clothes on the bed or nothing. Like, she has no type of, like, I feel like she has no type of hygiene. She don't have no type of nothing.
Now, do you think her mom would tell her? Because I remember one live, she was on the first interview that Pancho did with her. She's talking about, I think, Fonzie, and her mom's getting there. She's like, "Oh, I gotta go. My mom's here." She has a lot of respect to her mom. Did she ever share that with you as well?
She don't have respect for nobody.
I just feel like she's always like her mom. Like, my mom doesn't talk to me. My mom said this. My mom wouldn't let me go live.
She's like, it's bien vulgar. She's so, like, how would me? Sometimes I'm 33 years old, and sometimes I'm embarrassed to even say cuss words in front of my mom, or to talk about Rose or anything that has to do with. But she don't. She disrespect her parents so bad. Because if I was on live like that, doing the stuff that she did, I'll be embarrassed for my parents. Like, show some type of respect for them. Don't do it for me. Do it for your parents, your kids.
Correct.
But that's what I got about her, girl. She's just plain nasty. And the people that roll with her, because the money, you nasty too.
Oh yeah, for sure. People that are they have the same mentality as her for sure.
Mm-hmm. But
Well,
yes.
Mari, you've given us a lot of great tea. I told my chat we have somebody join and they were like who. So I'm glad you gave us a lot of info that, and we know. We'll do a recap right now, guys. We know who Tia is, and we all know you are not jealous. Trust me, we got you. You ain't jealous of nothing, and if you are, then that's
There's
not.
something wrong with me, girl. I need to go get the check.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for joining my live, and thank you so much for letting me know about this and wanting to come on here. I appreciate you.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
appreciate you so much. But anything, or if you miss anything, you feel free to message me. I'll probably do a future like recap like I did with the other girls and invite you as well, so we need
Okay.
to expose more of that information. People are saying like why, because the more exposure people learn about all of this. So
One thing I do gotta say, heartbreaky, don't even sweat this girl.
oh yeah.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Mari. Have a good one.
You as well. Good night.